I'm going to try this one more time. This is Mrs. Murder, and I thought I was recording. This is the fourth try. We'll try it again. This is a new author to me. It was recommended that I give it a try, give his book a try. It's his 20th book, and it was recommended by a friend, but also by New York Times, on the New York Times bestseller list. So I said, okay, suck it to me. And last week, the end of last week, I read it, and it went really fast, but I just didn't know how to approach it in the review, because it really is a book that, to me, my first reaction was, when I finished it, was this was like watching a television show. You have the SWAT team come in, you have all the extraneous people streaming through, not people that you know, just suits, and it was like a television show. And so when I finished it, in fact, just now, to get motivation for what can I say in this review, I looked up this author, and sure enough, he writes for a lot of television shows. If you look up his name on the web, you will find out how many shows. Cagney and Lacey sticks in my head. Not many of them. I watched some, but I didn't watch a lot of them that he did, but I'm familiar with them. I may have watched one or two of them, but I didn't get involved with them. So that makes this a lot different book. Very intriguing. Starts off right away with a kidnap, and then kidnap, 2 murders. So you're on, and then the girl disappears who was saved from being kidnapped. It moves. It really moves, and there's a lot of intrigue, and they're interesting characters, but it just wasn't as enjoyable to me, because for that reason. Walkie-talkies, talking on the walkie-talkies, and surrounding buildings, and a lot more, rather than your personal interviews with going some. I just didn't like it as well. So this was his 20th book. Maybe I went back to some of the earlier books. I might have more, although you have to admit that John Sanford was a very polished writer. I will start reading his Prey mysteries, because I feel that I've really missed something from people that have read them. Even though I've finished all of his Virgil Flowers books, I will now start on the Prey mysteries and read those, because they're supposed to be exciting too. I also read another book that I will review, and it'll be a short review, I think. But it was a young author, and it's his first book, and he was in the law school here, and graduated. He's a lawyer, but he has written a number of books now, and I reviewed one. I'm going to review one, but I probably won't. I want to get back to the Prey mysteries for Virgil Flowers. Also, I'm going to be reviewing some of the books that I've read by other authors. If anyone requests, Sister Fidelma, by Peter Tremaine's Sister Fidelma books, and or I think that's my favorite right now. So I'm going to sign off. This is a short review of a really exciting book. It goes very fast, and moves along very quickly, because you don't want to put it down. It's just, like I said, more like television than what I had been reading. So until next week, talk to you later. Bye.